My name is Nina Jankowicz. I'm asking for your financial support of a lawsuit I want to bring against Fox News for their malicious, reckless lies against me. A year ago today, I realized a lifelong dream and entered public service as a U.S. government official. I spent the better part of a decade working on both sides of the aisle to counter disinformation. I've published 2 books, and I've always been an advocate for free expression. The main thesis of my work is we can't fight disinformation simply by removing content or restricting speech. On March 2nd, 2022, I began a job leading a new entity within the Department of Homeland Security called the Disinformation Governance Board. My role was to make sure different entities across DHS were coordinated, to bring the latest research to bear in the department, and to help the department ensure that its policies about its existing counter-disinformation work were grounded in American values: privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties. That's all the board was. It didn't have the ability or the authority to act on its own. After my position was announced, baseless claims that the board was an Orwellian ministry of truth and I was President Biden's chief censor spread, even though the board had nothing to do with arbitrating or restricting speech. Fox News launched overly personalized, false, and incendiary coverage of me, mainstreaming online conspiracy theories to tens of millions of Americans. They lied about my role.
Was hired to police domestic social media use, period.
Is now the administration's official purveyor of truth.
They lied about and completely manufactured my past statements.
How chilling is it that this disinformation czar thinks it's okay for her to edit your speech?
They called me a liar.
Nina Jankowicz is a conspiracy theorist who wants all Americans to believe her twisted opinions and lies are facts. Was one of the biggest perpetrators and purveyors of disinformation in the entire country.
She read a bunch of lies somebody handed to her on a card because she's a useful idiot.
They called me crazy.
The far-left lunatic.
Feels so unhinged to me.
This insane person in front of a camera.
And they told their audience I was evil.
She's a very scary individual.
Attend a conservative event. Maybe you're really angry about the Biden administration on the internet. Maybe you'll lose your job. Maybe you'll even be put in jail.
I quickly started receiving violent threats as a result of this coverage. I was weeks away from becoming a mom. Fox didn't seem to mind.
She was the chief of spreading disinformation, and now she's the victim? She can dish it, but she can't take it. She got a couple mean tweets.
I resigned my position on May 18th. Fox seemed happy about that.
I don't just love political scalps. Don't you love when one side just takes a scalp?
But they still continued to lie about me, mentioning me in most weeks for the rest of 2022.
They said she wasn't gonna come back.
We don't know where she is right now. Isn't that interesting?
She's cooking up some more misinformation.
Yes, exactly.
For establishing its own ministry of digital affairs.
Ruse or red herring.
It's hard even to believe our system produces censorship that conserves that she's an illiterate fascist.
Fox News irrevocably changed my life when they force-fed lies about me to tens of millions of their viewers. Tens of thousands have harassed me online. Hundreds have violently threatened me. In addition to the deferral of my dream of serving my country, I've lost something irreplaceable: peace with my son during his first year in the world. Fox can't keep getting away with targeting Americans with their hateful rhetoric and lies. Trying to silence professionals doing their jobs is not journalism. It's vigilantism, and it's ruining lives. That's why I'm seeking justice. So please, donate what you can, and share this with anybody who believes in fighting for the truth. Thank you so much for any help you can give.
She's complaining. She says that she's been killed by disinformation and that she's now under all sorts of threats. Do you feel sorry for the disinformation czaress, VDH?
I confess I don't.